want a milk tea. Let's go get one after training.
Time rewinds to when March 7th made the bet with Skott. March 7th need to practice swordplay strictly according to schedule and pass 3 trials in 15 days. 4 days until sword trial.
Miss March, you have some extraordinary talents. You are now ready to advance into the realm of innate artistry. In this level of ascension, you can learn integrated swordplay, a result of integrated 2 swordplay schools.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. Some tenacity training. I gotta build my strength and get stronger. Some tenacity training. Dexterity training for speed. That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything. Wonder what I'll run into today.
March 7th is frustrated about how to improve her swordplay, but the Alchemy Commission might have some medicine that can help her.
You two are guests from the Astral Express, I assume. It is a blessed fate to have met you here. May I humbly introduce myself? I am Jiaoqui, a healer from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. How may I address you?
I'm March 7th, and as for this one, he's always coming up with something new. Might as well let him do the self-introduction.
Why so formal? I'm your neighbor from the same ward.
He already said he's a healer, not a patient. And you're not hospitalized.
Ha ha ha. I have long heard of the many shenanigans of the Astral Express's Nameless. If the lady is March 7th, this must be T-Soy Pogs.
Was the process of elimination even necessary? I'm much more respectable than he is.
It appears I've made a faux pas. Now then, may I ask what the respectable Miss March is doing in the healer's market?
Xianzhou's medical skills have long been renowned across the galaxy. I was wondering if I could find any Xianzhou stories and immersia on the miracle elixir.
If I may remind you, Miss March, those who seek this elixir of life will usually likely attract the sinister likes of those such as the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
You elaborate on the matter of the upcoming duel between March 7th and that IPC busybody.
So that's the case, haha. I understand. A fight in 15 days is a rather tight schedule. It is no wonder Miss March seeks the medicine. Since you have run into me, you shall not have to look any further.
Could you know where there could be a miracle elixir, Mr. Jiaoqui?
I have heard tell of a martial artist on the Xianzhou Juming, whose mother bathed him in the miracle medicine since his birth. His body was rendered hard as steel, feeling no pain to all blows.
Seriously?
It was false.
False. I was listening so intensely too. Then, are there gentler ways?
I heard of a tower on the Xianzhou, where a feline-looking celestial dwelled atop. Swordmasters only had to consume a silkworm bean that it planted. They could instantly recover from their most exhausted states, and even go without food for 10 days.
This one's good.
This is also false.
You here to make a mockery of March or something?
Are you really a healer? I came to seek a prescription, and you're here spinning tall tales to taunt me.
Please understand. I was merely testing your earnestness in seeking the medicine. This miracle elixir's shelf life is short after all. What if you didn't dare to try it after I went through all the hard work to make it? Wouldn't that be a waste?
Shelf life. Are you making medicine or food?
In our Ranji school's medical theory, medicine is food, and vice versa. We are what we eat, so the right food for the right ailments would naturally cure us. Since you're earnest in finding the right medicine, the next time we meet, I shall bring you the miracle elixir you want. You'd better not reject me then.
Reject? Don't worry. I'll never waste the medicine that you worked so hard to make.
You can't tell your masters about what transpired today. If you agree, I shall get right to collecting the ingredients. Farewell.
Sure. Goodbye, Mr. Jiaoqui.
Jiaoqui saunters off.
Can Jiaoqui really make this miracle elixir? We should clarify this the next time we meet him.
Escape bonus unlocked. Jiaoqui will provide 2 assist effects every day. His assist effects will activate at specific time. 3 days until sword trial. Jiaoqi's medicine effects. The assist effects provided by Jiaoqui are only valid during a specific time. Please arrange your training schedule accordingly.
I'll have a spicy blast Matsutake skewer. Yum. I gotta build my strength and get stronger. Some tenacity training. Let's take a little stroll through the city. Some tenacity training.
Sword art anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. Yanqin extracts a Cloud Knight's officer's combat record from the seat of divine foresight.
Observing a seasoned Cloud Knight's spontaneous insight is great help to sword practice.
Using the butterfly inertia, March 7th can feel as if she's personally in the Warden's arena. Countless blades brush past within inches of flesh, truly intense and thrilling. Yanqin asks March 7th what she is feeling.
How should I go about this? So scary. I'm better off just watching a video next time.
I heard from T-Soy Pogs that you've experienced far more dangerous encounters.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
2 days until sword trial.
This sounds tasty. A pearl powder milkshake. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out. Some tenacity training, acuity training, dexterity training for speed. Dexterity training for speed. Never mind, cancel that. Never mind, cancel that. Let's take a little stroll through the city. Dexterity training for speed. Let's do this! Wonder what I'll run into today!
Xianzhou Escapade. Jiaoqui promised to bring a miracle elixir on the condition that March 7th keep it a secret.
Here it is, the miracle elixir you wanted. I've stored it in this thermal box for you.
What kind of medicine is stored in this box?
I had to leave in a hurry today, so I didn't make much. There's millennial ginseng with sauce, obsidian herbal jelly, and hand-shredded icy lotus.
Uh-oh, my food safety radar is blaring.
What's hand-shredded icy lotus?
Stir-fry the belly meat till the fat renders, then add snow lotus, onion and garlic and fry till fragrant. Add soy sauce to taste, and finally stir-fry the snow lotus on high heat till it softens. Add salt, and voila.
Could it be the snow lotus that blooms once every 3,000 years? The snow lotus that can turn one's hair from white to black and restore one's youth?
It's nothing so grandiose. This snow lotus is grown in a greenhouse and blooms every 30 days.
So, aren't these herbs pretty expensive?
It's not too expensive. Just about the price of a meal at a restaurant. Come on, Miss March. Please help yourself.
If you don't mind me saying, these dishes seem a little too creative. No! No, definitely no!
We agreed in our previous meeting that I would bring you the medicine you requested. Please do not refuse.
Okay, I will try it.
You and March 7th have an uneasy meal, experiencing the real meaning behind the Ranzi school.
Delicious.
Is this really medicine?
It's so delicious. Mr. Jiaoqui, you must really be a master chef.
I'm a healer. Chefs who don't want to be doctors aren't fit to be a general's loyal retainer. Wait, why am I even explaining this to you?
Then will my swordplay improve if I eat all of this?
Miss March, though the herbs I've selected are valuable beyond measure, they are still readily available for sale anywhere. At best, they can strengthen your constitution and replenish your nutrients. In other words, they won't help your swordplay much.
This is different from the request.
Basing off the herbs, they are enough to create the miracle elixir.
There are items in my inventory that can help with crits.
Who knows which trash can you rummage through to get these?
Are there herbs that can't be bought?
That's the million-dollar question. You two are sincere in your medicinal search, and I've got new dishes that I wish to test, so it was a mutually beneficial situation. I never promised that your skills would grow if you ate them.
I feel like I got cheated.
But I hear that there is a prescription aboard the Xianzhou Luofu that isn't given to the public, only to the snake in the deep woods.
A snake?
That's right. It's a remedy used to feed spirit snakes. It's said that the snake used to be coated in gray-black, but with continued consumption of spirit fungi, ginseng, deer antlers, and other rare herbs for 2 decades, its entire body eventually turned red.
The black snake turned into a crimson dragon?
That's right. The ebony snake consumed spirit herbs and became a crimson dragon. Now that's a priceless herb. It's said that by imbibing the blood of a crimson dragon, one can be born anew with boosted strength. Since I've already revealed this much, I'll give you all another tidbit. Such a crimson dragon is stashed within the Alchemy Commission.
Really?
Shh. It is said that when dragons spew blood, life is returned to the shadows. This herb is a secret among secrets. Only the Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission is privy to its details. That is all I will say.
Jiaoqui saunters off.
A crimson dragon that has been fed rare herbs? Let's ask around at the Alchemy Commission next time.
Escapade bonus unlocked. Virtue and Grace is now available as an excursion. 1 day until sword trial?
I will try the hand-whipped chicken blood tea. Some tenacity training. Acuity training. Gotta focus and clear my thoughts. Let's go on a Virtue and Grace excursion. Let's take a little stroll through the city. Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Sword art anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. March 7th is trying the snow lotus with white fungus soup that Jiaoqui brought. It's said that the mountain folk who pick snow lotuses must live in harsh, cold climates for decades to wait for the lotuses to bloom. Finally, they climb down from a towering cliff just to extract a snow lotus from its crevice. Many a snow lotus hunter have given their lives to the mountains. Listening to such a story, the bowl in March 7th's hand suddenly becomes heavy.
What do you recommend? You should eat this instead. I'm afraid I won't be able to leave if I finish it.
Wonderful. Don't worry, Miss March. T-Soy Pogs can definitely afford this meal.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
It's the day of the sword trial.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's a float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing, but close enough, I guess.
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your sword properly, making your thrusts swift and strikes brisk.
And parries should be fluid and nimble. Got it.
See? Even March is getting bored of your rambling.
But I'm actually not bored at all.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable in a fight. Even for an extraordinary sword master like you, Yunli.
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
What? Didn't General Huayan offer you any guidance?
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like a sparrow in a fight, huh?
Guys, let's save the seminar for later.
Miss March has been learning the basics of swordplay. And now, it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! I get it!
Miss March, this is undoubtedly an exceptional talent in swordplay.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah. Well done. You passed with flying colors.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate me.
Yeah, congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Mr. Teaching Assistant. So if I were to take on that IPC guy now, what would you say are my chances?
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. With swordplay guidance from me and Yun Li, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now, I believe...
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yun Li's... right.
No chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise, just so you know.
Maybe you'd stand a chance if you used your bow.
Wait, are you saying my swordplay still isn't good enough?
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby, but now, actually seeing her progress gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master Yun Li? Don't worry, Miss March. I've been serious about teaching you from the start.
Don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test, I hope you'll continue with the basics, because that's your best shot at winning. After every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March. Today, I'll follow the General's example as a way of acknowledging your progress.
Thank you, Master Yanqing.
Moments later, in a dark corner on the Luofu,
So, have you found any information about her?
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this bet's a bit too risky?
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the Strategic Investment Department? Do they ever make safe bets? She thinks she can fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most powerful mech we've got!
Understood. Checking the inventory now.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really capable of.
4 days until sword trial.
I'll have a spicy blast Matsutake skewer. Yum. Some tenacity training. I gotta build my strength and get stronger. Some tenacity training. Acuity training. Gotta focus and clear my thoughts. Let's do this! I learned so much today. Well done, me.
Training level improved. After improving the training level, training effects will also be improved.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Xianzhou Escapade. The medicinal dishes provided by Jiaoqui is quite expensive, but it is no miracle potion. So, he mentioned the Crimson Dragon Blood.
Oh, isn't this T-Soy Pogs? Miss March, you're here too. You two really are inseparable.
Oh yeah, this is Alchemy Commission where Lady Lingsha works.
I noticed the two of you walking about the healer's market. Is there something you wish to buy?
Truth be told, when we came by the Alchemy Commission, Mr. Jiaoqui of the Yaoqing mentioned that a crimson dragon was hidden in the Alchemy Commission.
Crimson Dragon? Oh, please spare no details.
You tell Lingsha about the appointed battle between March and Skott, and the encounter with Jiaoqui. Lingsha seems to have gotten the gist.
Heh heh, a miracle elixir that can boost your skills. That rascal Jiaoqui. Miss March, if the Crimson Dragon blood really existed, would you really dare drink it?
I mean, would you dare, T-Soy Pogs?
There's nothing to be afraid of. The apothecary's just right beside us.
That's T-Soy Pogs for you. A brave soul who dares venture where I do not.
Miss March's reaction is quite adorable, so I'll be frank. The Crimson Dragon that Mr. Jiaoqui mentioned does indeed exist.
So, where is this Crimson Dragon, Master Lingsha?
The Crimson Dragon is nothing more than a guessing game concocted by Jiaoqui. If I'm not wrong, the item you seek far and wide is right before you.
You're the Crimson Dragon?
Appropriate as an answer to a guessing game, no?
So, what Mr. Jiaoqui wanted me to find was Lady Lingsha's blood?
I have practiced my skills across the universe and consumed myriad medicines for over a century. So I do fit the description of a Crimson Dragon. If you really want to, I can absolutely give some to you, Miss March. But the dose is what makes medicine poisonous. You can't just be focused on the advantages of the medicine and ignore the dangers of its poison. The Crimson Dragon blood is right here with me, so you'll have to contemplate this carefully, Miss March.
March 7th quickly throws you a glance with anxiety, hoping you will throw out some suggestions.
Don't ask me. My brain's already got BSOD Ed.
I've BSOD'd too. Like some high-speed whirring machine has entered my brain. Mr. Jiaoqui even said before that, when the Crimson Dragon spits blood, its life will return to the gloom. Master Lingsha does not have to take such a huge risk.
Worry not. It's just a few drops. It won't cost me my life. I see you struggling to make a decision. How about this? You can tell me your choice next time we meet. And I will summon that dork who came up with this rotten idea to come forward and explain himself to me.
Lingsha gently saunters away.
Do I really need the Crimson Dragon blood? I may have an answer ready the next time I come to the Alchemy Commission.
Escapade bonus unlocked. Increases Jiaoqi's assist effects and additionally provides 1 extra assist effect every day. 3 days until sword trial.
I will try the hand-whipped chicken blood tea. Some tenacity training. Dexterity training for speed. Acuity training. Gotta focus and clear my thoughts. Let's go on a virtue and grace excursion. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Sword art anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. Jiaoqi and Bai Lu are discussing medicinal herbs, and March 7th scoots over to listen. A tuber plant similar to a mandrake is blabbering non-stop. Never heard of a herb that was so talkative. Bai Lu says, irritated. How can I bring myself to use it for my medicinal trails? The two people look towards March 7th.
How should I go about this? I'll speak to it and get it to stop talking.
Let's think about that. It's just a chat. Let's not get too emotionally invested.
Until sword trial.
This sounds tasty. A pearl powder milkshake. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. I gotta build my strength and get stronger. Let's take a little stroll through the city. Let's go on a virtue and grace excursion. Acuity training. Gotta focus and clear my thoughts. I'll fight 10! I learned so today. Oh, well done, me.
One day until sword trial?
I will try the hand-whipped chicken blood tea. Dexterity training for speed. Acuity training. Gotta focus and clear my thoughts. Let's take a little stroll through the city. Let's go on a Virtue and Grace excursion.
Sword art anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. March 7th is trying out Jiaoqi's medicine tonic when a burly man suddenly walks over. Doctor, save me! The heavy-set man is obviously sick. Someone poisoned me with the 3-laugh powder. I'll die if I hear 3 laughs. Do you have an antidote for me? Antidotes for such martial arts inertia poisons are hard to find. March 7th thinks for a moment.
What do you recommend? You're done for. Go home early. Goodbye.
Let's think about that. Don't panic. I think you still can be saved.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
It's the day of the sword trial?
Time for your second test. I'll be your examiner this time, and I'll be testing your ability to defeat enemies with unconventional moves. Grandpa always said that everything can be a sword, and that there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in this vast world. If you want to defeat your opponent, you'll need your own secret move.
Speaking of secret moves, I've prepared some flaming potent tea.
Huh? Is that the flaming potent tea from Arumali?
You got it! I saw this immersion where the hero drank the flaming potent tea and started stumbling and shaking all over the place. But then he managed to defeat his father's murderer with his drunken swordplay.
Good example. Do you know how to do the drunken swordplay?
No. I figured I could just learn it by drinking flaming potent tea.
That's not how it works in real life, Miss March.
Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve, March?
Absolutely. I've learned a lot from my adventures.
I've heard you've traveled a lot, Miss March. I'm excited to see how you incorporate your experiences into your swordplay moves.
Your opponent this time is similar to the IPC mechs. Unsheath your swords and give it everything you've got.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
as expected of my disciple.
Phew, that was tough.
Those moves were pretty unconventional, but the way you've blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed your own unique style, Miss March. So, I thought you were just wasting your time traveling around with Yun Li's encouragement, but it seems like it's paid off.
Well, well. Looks like someone's finally seeing sense.
Thank you both for your guidance. So, did I pass the test?
Without a doubt, you aced it.
Awesome! Hey, Mr. Teaching Assistant, isn't it about time you showered me with praise?
Yeah, congratulations.
I won't be modest this time. My skills have improved by leaps and bounds.
General Jing Yuan once told me that everyone has the potential to be my master. Not just Cloud Knight instructors, but also artists and outsiders. Actually, I was once convinced by Gui Naifin into swallowing a sword. That's definitely not something you learn from regular practice.
So, what do you think your odds are, March?
Maybe around 30 or 40%?
You don't seem as confident as last time. What's up?
Well, I've gained a deeper understanding of swordplay, and I'm more aware of my own strengths now. By the way, in those Immersia stories, the sword masters always hide their true strength before a decisive battle.
So, did you just randomly throw out a number for your odds?
Oh, you got me.
From the test, I can tell that you still need some time to master your swordplay. But you did pretty well. Milk tea is on me today.
Yeah!
Moments later, in a dark corner on the Luofu,
The progress report on the Nameless Girl's sword training is complete. What should I do now, Specialist Scott?
Huh? Are you being sarcastic or something?
I mean, don't I have other important tasks to do? It feels like a bit of a waste of time to keep tabs on some random girl's swordplay training.
A waste of time? No! This is about safeguarding the reputation of the IPC and the honor of the Ember Lord. Are you saying that March 7th can actually take down an Arumaton from the Artisanship Commission with a sword? Come on, an Arumaton is no match for our state-of-the-art mechs. Go and strengthen our mechs even further. I refuse to believe that little sliver of metal can actually challenge our cutting-edge technology.
But the armor's already pretty thick.
No, it's not enough. Reinforce it more. If I lose face, it's like losing face for the IPC and the Ember Lord. Can we afford to let that happen?
Understood.
Four days until sword trial.
I'll have a spicy blast Matsutake skewer. Yum. Some tenacity training. Dexterity training for speed. Dexterity training for speed. Let's do this! today. I need time to absorb everything. Wonder what I'll run into today.
Xianzhou Escapade. Lingsha confesses to having the crimson dragon blood in her own veins, but March 7th cowers away.
Hey, Jiaoqui, you know what the crimson dragon you said is?
Lady Lingsha has already sought me out. I also know how the matter roughly went.
It's your fault for spewing all that nonsense. I bet Master Lingsha reprimanded you harshly.
Oh dear, it's all my fault. But reprimanding aside, Master Lingsha still asked me if you wanted the crimson dragon blood in the end.
Let me say it first. I've already thought it through. I don't need it.
But I said that Miss March is training. She'll definitely need it. So she had me bring a bottle for you.
Jiaoqui shakes the glass bottle in front of you, within it containing about 500 milliliters of crimson dragon blood.
What? That much? Is Miss Lingsha all right up there?
You really don't need it?
I really don't need it.
Since you're here, are you going to drink it, T-Soy Pogs?
Is there no one here who's questioning the hygiene issue?
I checked. The blood is filled with germs and viruses.
Since the both of you won't drink it, I shall drink it with great reluctance.
Jiaoqui drinks the crimson dragon blood in one swig in front of both of you.
Jiaoqui, stop teasing the both of them. This bottle just contains red sunset juice, doesn't it?
Master Lingsha has such a strong sense of smell.
I see it now. Is this some test that you two came up with to teach me some kind of lesson?
You misunderstand us. I merely wish to see what adorable reaction you would have.
Then, did I not obtain anything?
How could you say that, Miss March? Think about the herbal cuisine you ate. You received a well-balanced meal, a regular routine, and daily exercise. Finally, you achieved a healthy body.
Ew!
A well-balanced diet and exercise are more effective than some unknown miracle elixir.
In the Immersia, the miracle elixir, mutations, and unparalleled martial arts mastery, they are not so different at all. Just lazy tricks by the creators to package a way to reap what one has not sown. Please do not fall for such parlor tricks.
But is there really no miracle elixir in this world?
Do you remember the legend of the Plague's author leaving behind the fruit of longevity? There are miracle elixirs in this world, and they've long had price tags on them. But I'm afraid we will never be able to afford them.
I will remember this. But Mr. Jiaoqui, I have a question. If you simply wanted to treat us to a herbal feast, why couldn't I tell the two masters about it?
This was simply a psychological suggestion. Did you feel that the medicine was more effective after what I said, Miss March?
You know too many shams for a healer.
The Realm Keeping Commission probably has many records of such fraudulent incidents. I was simply learning from the cream of the crop. Please do not worry, Miss March. If you need help defeating Skott, please feel free to look for me at the Alchemy Commission. I will definitely help you out.
When the time comes, if you also require my help, I shall do so, Miss March.
Yes, thank you both, Mr. Jiaoqui, Master Lingsha.
Escapade bonus unlocked. Greatly increases Jiaoqi's assist effects, and you can simultaneously select 2 assist effects every day. 3 days until sword trial.
Medium spicy fried Codenopsis. Mind Killer Hot Pot, the super spicy one. Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all. Dexterity training for speed. Acuity training. Gotta focus and clear my thoughts. Let's go on a virtue and grace excursion. Some tenacity training.
Sword art anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. The Luofu is a sea-and-show ship spawned from the Ambrosial Arbor. Countless outlanders seek medicine from the shadows. A haggard-looking outworlder visits Jiaoqui and asks if he is preparing some special medicine for March 7th. Jiaoqui expresses that he is not at liberty to say, so the outworlder asks March 7th.
How should I go about this? It tastes pretty good. This is the chef's trademark dish.
I already said that I'm not a chef.
Until sword trial.
I will try the hand-whipped chicken blood tea. This sounds tasty. A pearl powder milkshake. I gotta build my strength and get stronger. Some tenacity training. Let's take a little stroll through the city. Acuity training. Gotta focus and clear my thoughts. I'll fight 10!
Training level improved. After improving the training level, training effects will also be improved. One day until sword trial?
Medium spicy fried Codenopsis. Tangerine peel jam. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out. Dexterity training for speed. Acuity training. Gotta focus and clear my thoughts. Let's take a little stroll through the city. gotta build my strength and get stronger.
Sword art anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. Incidentally bumped into Bailu treating Jiaoqui. What's wrong with the doctor? When trying out new medicinal tonics, I'm always wondering if it's poisonous. Jiaoqui has broken out in a cold sweat, but his demeanor is steady. That feeling of stinging numbness is truly thrilling. New ingredients, new fusions, new risks. Yet March 7th is thinking about other things.
What do you recommend? Jiaoqui, you're actually more concerned about the poison, no?
When I discovered this is poisonous, I was simply thrilled.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
Training level improved. After improving the training level, training effects will also be improved. It's the day of the sword trial.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Skott. He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission, and getting approval for a martial arts exchange event. He even chose Arumali as the venue. Seems like he has some connections there. However, according to the rules, the person receiving the challenge letter has the right to decline the challenge.
Declining would be like admitting defeat. Of course I'll accept it.
But before that, you need to pass the final test, the graduation exam.
You're graduating already, March?
I'm surprised too.
Well, it's not really graduation. It's just that the opponent for this exam is your master, Yanqing.
When General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay, he used to personally spar with me during crucial moments to assess my skills.
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses.
But, Master Yanqing, facing you in a duel, do I really stand a chance?
How will we ever find out if you don't even try? Are you only scared because I'm your opponent, Miss March?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss March. The duel starts now!
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this! Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
You're all in on it. Exhilarating.
Awesome!
Come get me. Punish evil.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards!
We're all in on it.
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, plus death!
I failed.
Are you saying that I'm actually a genius?
Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March. You've passed the exam.
Oh!
Yeah, congratulations.
Ha! I told you compliments make me better.
With your swordblade skills, you can effortlessly take down IPC Max, March.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident too.
But looking back, haven't you learned something more important than just swordplay?
Yeah, I've not only learned swordplay from masters, but I've also met a bunch of people and gained a lot of insights from my experiences.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like Master Yunli said. Everything can be a sword, and there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in the vast world.
That actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to defeat Skott.
Maybe there's another method we can use.
Let's do it! I already have an idea!
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely! The great hero within me is definitely up to the task. I'm about to duel with Skott, but I always feel like my fighting skills haven't improved enough. Can I really defeat Skott? Oh, I'm starting to worry. I mean, don't you have some miracle pills that can instantly unlock my meridians? Boost my cultivation and make me a super strong hero? You know, the kind where you just pop one and instantly become an invincible sword master.
Are you a disciple of Sanctus Medicus or something?
Hey! Don't say something like that in front of these healers! I don't want to end up in some realm-keeping commission court.
Well, even though it's a risky idea, I'm glad you're finally willing to do whatever it takes to win, Miss March.
Hey, that's actually a compliment I don't want to hear.
We don't have any convenient pills like that. But if you just need a temporary boost for the duel, we might be able to figure something out.
I've made a bowl of Matsutake Longan white bamboo sparrow soup for you, Miss March. It's nourishing and will give you a good energy boost.
I want some too! I want some too!
Hey now, this tonic is very potent. If you don't engage in any intense physical activity, it might do more harm than good.
Can I drink half now and save the other half for later? Just in case Skott beats me, I can use it to recover.
Are you really that lacking in confidence, Marge? I was actually looking forward to tripling the fee when the IPC guys came in for treatment.
You don't know the half of it. Those IPC mechs pack a huge punch.
If it's just pain you're afraid of, I might have a solution. Here, this medicine is named Yabra. A tiny dose can numb the body's senses and alleviate any sensation of pain. Actually, some of the Cloud Knights use pellets which contain trace amounts of this ingredient. When you block pain on the battlefield, you have a better chance of beating your opponent and surviving.
Whoa, sounds incredible! But are there any side effects?
No, not at all. We use it for surgeries in the Alchemy Commission. So what kind of side effects could it possibly have? It's just...
Just what?
Well, the thing is, pain is your body's way of warning you something is wrong. If you ignore it and push through, you might end up with some serious injuries without even realizing it. I had a patient who took some before a fight, only to realize that afterwards, his lower body was missing.
Okay, enough. I'm not taking any medicine. I'll just tough it out.
We're all brainstorming ideas. Why are you so quiet, Dr. Jiaoqi? Dr. Jiaoqi! Jiaoqi! March is about to face off with Skott. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I heard March was planning to use some medicine against Skott, so I made some preparations. Well, it seems you're struggling to think outside the box. Sometimes, weakening your opponent is just as effective as improving your own combat skills. It's all about innovation.
Wait, could it be that the Yaoqing people have some secret formula that could help me?
Exactly. This is the closely guarded secret of the Yaoqing's Rancha school. If it weren't for Miss March's upcoming battle, I would never divulge it.
Wait, do you plan on slipping Skott a laxative?
How did you figure that out? Looks like I'm too predictable.
How despicable, Doc. Despicable.
What you call despicable, I call efficient.
Well, Dr. Jiaoqi, are we really doing this? Shouldn't we defeat him in a more honorable way? Maybe we should just completely forget about this idea.
Huh? You don't agree with my methods? But it's already too late. Moza has already taken care of things.
Wait, so while you seem to be playing with your phone, you were actually arranging things with Moza? Are all Yaoqing people as quick as you?
All right, it's time for the duel. Just go fight that Skott guy. I've got something else to do, so I'll be off.
He ran away! What should I do now?
What's done is done, March. We just have to keep moving forward.
Rest assured, we will come to Scott's aid if needed. Let's hope he's all right.
Let's go.
March 7th. You finally decided to show up. Bet you don't know how incredibly unpopular you are here in Aurum Alley.
Unpopular? What are you talking about? Who in Aurum Alley wouldn't like a cheerful and adorable young lady like me?
Oh, I've caught wind of the gossip. They're just scared of Yang Qing and Yun Li's power, so they don't have the guts to speak up. Guess what? A brave soul approached me in secret earlier, encouraging me to defeat you and seek revenge for all the people in Aurum Alley. And you know what else? He gave me and the guys a big pot of his special medicinal soup to drink so we can come at you with triple the energy.
Well, they do sound like a brave soul.
So did you guys take it all?
Of course we did. That soup was surprisingly delicious. Who'd have thought, in a cold and indifferent place like the Luofu, we'd find something so heartwarming? All right, enough talking. Let's go, boys. That delicious medicinal soup will give us the strength to win.
Don't push yourself too hard. Just leave if you can't handle it.
Spare me your fake concern.
My stomach hurts. What's happening? Oh, mine hurts too. Could it be there's something wrong with that too?
Those vile Xianzhou scoundrels!
Oh, not good. I think last night's dinner spilled to make a grand exit. I gotta go to the bathroom. See ya.
Stop there! Don't you dare run away!
Sorry, but I can't hold it any longer. I really.
Detail! Just get out of here! So painful! Sing things! The Astral Express is racing away! The Astral Express! You're not allowed to leave!
Awesome! Now watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Oh, I get it!
I lost. I am defeated. You fight too dirty, March 7th. You are truly despicable.
Oh, you'd better go to the bathroom.
No, I don't need to go to the bathroom anymore.
Ooh.
What about the pig squealing part?
Let's just forget about that part. He's already in such a sorry state.
I have one last thing to say, March 7th.
Fine. Give me a piece of your mind if you want. I admit it. I was kinda out of line.
You've earned my respect.
Wait, what?
March 7th, you're the first person I've ever known who's just as despicable, cruel, and as heartless as me. But this time, you outdid yourself, being even more vile, more ruthless, and more unscrupulous than ever. I accept my defeat. Maybe we'll actually become real friends someday. If you want to come and work for the IPC, I'll gladly write you a recommendation letter.
Your compliments make me so mad. Can I give him another beating while he's down?
Go for it.
Go for it. I don't have the strength to fight back anyway.
A single drop of icy tear, finally succumbing to uncontainable sorrow, escapes from the corner of the man's eye.
Forget it. I don't kick people when they're down, even if they annoy me.
Guys! Fellas! Anyone else who could still move? Help me!
Several IPC workers who can still move rush into the crowd and carry off Skott.
Miss March, maybe we should try something more honorable next time.
It wasn't my idea. It was all that pink-haired fox acting on his own. All I did was, well, kind of engage in free-form sword fighting.
This brief interlude has concluded, yet March 7th's pursuit of the art of swordplay shall continue.
To have attained such achievements, I'm truly the Astral Express's sword champion.
Jiaoqui never said the medicines must be used on oneself.
Yeah, the shining golden side. Let your inner spark ignite. Find a treasure, a growing bride. Reach out for it,